This is Jace Burner of Team Rainbow Signer doing another Abused and Forgotten.
Hey, Jace Burner here, doing another Abused and Forgotten. This one's going to be a twofer because I forgot to do one last week, so I'm still recovering from going to Comic-Con in Alabama. So, the first card we're going to go over is Skull Knight number 2. This card has nothing to do with Skull Knight, that fusion that was between Tainted Wisdom and Ancient Brain, even though a lot of people don't remember that one anyway. This little guy's got a pretty handy effect now. Well, now it's handy. Back in the day when tributing was effective, no one bothered using this guy, but you hear what he does and then you'll figure out why he's so good. Skull Knight number 2, Dark Attribute, level 3, 1000 attack, 1200 defense, Fiend with a Fiend type, whatever. His effect is when you tribute summon a Fiend type monster and offer this guy as the tribute, you can special summon another Skull Knight number 2 from your deck in face-up attack or defense position. If you're running a solid Fiend deck, this guy can be really effective. And I only have 2 right now. I have to find my third one. Let's say you can this card actually makes certain tribute Fiend monsters really effective because you're not losing anything out with them. You can tribute Dark Ruler Hades. That's right, I say Hades, not Hades, because Hades, it's supposed to be the devil or something, so it's going to be Hades to me. You can tribute Dark Ruler Hades on this guy and special summon another Skull Knight number 2, and you don't lose anything. In fact, if you're running Dark Necrofear, all you do is increase the Fiend in your graveyard. So, there you go. You got a combo right there. You have 3 monsters on the field now. 2. Sorry, a little mess up there. You have 2 monsters on the field and now 1 in your graveyard. So, if they clear the field of what you now have easy feed for your Dark Necrofear. Like all the other dark monsters I've reviewed, he's useful Allure of Darkness. Level 3 means he can synchro pretty well with other cards. 1000 attack means he's searchable with Sangan, but he's probably, you don't really want to be using it for that. You can Mystic Tomato it. 1200 defense makes its defense actually higher than its attack. But actually, he looks pretty cool. A little badass sword he's got, just kind of hurling it in front of him for some reason. Looks like a very awkward stance too. Anyway, yeah, Skull Knight number 2 is a really good card if you want to try and use it these days, if you can get a hold of them. I don't think they've been reprinted in forever, because these are both Legacy of Darkness. So I don't think there's any more out there in another pack, because it was a one-time thing. Skull Knight number 2, good card, give it a try. Next, Strike Ninja. That's right, the old-fashioned ninja dude. Originally appeared on when Dungeon Dice Monsters, and they eventually made him into a card. Back in the day, this was actually a good card if you're running Chaos decks. Now with all the Chaos bans, he's not that great. But now with all these other new ninja cards, you could possibly run a ninja deck. Card Curries have 2 ninjas right now, and they're getting a 3rd ninja. So that's 3 more ninjas you can add to the ninja build. And you can have this guy and Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke, and that's a good number of ninjas. His effect, by removing 2 darks in your graveyard, you can remove him from play till the end phase. You can use his effect during either player's turn, so essentially he's a interdimensional matter transporter, specifically designed for himself. 1700 attack points back in the day wasn't that great. Even now, it's not that great, but it can still get over a lot of the basic stuff. Warrior, got all that warrior support, and 1200 defense. Makes him fairly decent. In fact, he kind of reminds me of the Fiend Mega Cyber with his stats. Dark Attribute, Warrior, 1700 attack, which is pretty good but not great for its level, and 1200 defense is the same as Fiend Mega Cyber. I'm thinking right now, you could probably make a those 3 Strike Ninjas into a Fiend Mega Cyber deck and really wreak some havoc. I'm just realizing that right now. I feel really stupid thinking I know everything about the cards, but I don't think it was ever reprinted. It might have been as a gold rare at some point, I'm not sure, but this is an Invasion of Chaos one. I got it out of my Legendary Collection binder. I happened to pull one, so I was like, sweet, love this card. My friend would kill me if he knew I had this. But yeah, that's our 2 for Tuesday. Don't expect it very often unless I'm unless I missed a week. But Skull Knight number 2, good card. Try and run it with a deck that uses tributes. Strike Ninja, use it in a warrior deck, a dark deck, or a ninja deck. Give it a try. Anyway, this is Jace Burner, just giving every card its day. Peace, deuces.